Buenos dias, muchachos y muchachas. Today, we're at one of the 7 world wonders. We're here at Chichen Itza, in the middle of the jungle in Mexico. Pretty cool. Look at this, like, staircases here. Going all the way up. Slightly fallen apart by now. You're no longer allowed to walk atop of the staircases here, on top of the structure of the pyramids. I'm at the backside right now. Simply come to the backside and there's a lot less people. On the other side, I'll do a round trip now of the main pyramid here. On the other side is full of people, left, right, center, all lining up, queuing for photos and so on and so forth. Hey, what do they all do? Just come around to the backside. You could get a photo all for yourself with this lovely pyramid. Look at it there. Look at how it's amazing to think about these rocks, this formation of being here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. It is quite incredible to think about. It's still here. Well, one would like to say untouched, but not exactly untouched, is it? But still fabulous. These guys are the guys saying these monkey sounds that you hear. Those sounds there. It's birds as well. Incredible what they were able to say. So here we are on the other side. The other staircase on this side here, still on the back side of the pyramid. As you can see, pyramids has been worn down over the years, but still really good looking, considering the fact that it's been here for so many years, these pyramids. Absolutely fascinating to be here. Yes, it's full. Yes, it's one of these 7 world wonders, which means you must expect it to be very full. I've been to one of the other, Machu Picchu, a couple of years ago. It was full as well, but this one is even more full. It's easier to get to as well. You can get more people in here because it's, I don't know if you've been to Machu Picchu, but Machu Picchu is on top of a mountain, right? Here you can get a lot more people in. And then here you can see the other side just full of people, left, right and center. All just lining up. We have another bits of structure around the back there, over here. On the other side, we'll go and explore that later on. And here you can see, as I say, just people everywhere on this side. The entrance is over there. You come in from over there, walk in, and here we have the main pyramid of this old ancient religious Mayan structure. And this was the main part of this old city that used to be here, this ancient city. The temple here was the main religious sacrifice center. Here's the other staircase, as you can see behind me, going up. It is very beautiful, fascinating to be seeing these, and fascinating that these structures are still kept alive, and there are dozens of these pyramids, Mayan pyramids and cities, old structures around all the Yucatan Peninsula. So you can expect more videos coming up from some of the other ones, some of the lesser known ones, some of the ones where we can literally go and be all by ourselves. And then we come round to the last staircase here, where we have 2 jaguars there, and on the staircase up there. And this is the staircase where every year at Solsticio, on the 23rd of March, there will be snakes. There will be a structure of a snake coming down this staircase here as the sun comes
And that
up.
stair is a plane.
That is.
That the stair is a plane.
That is every year on the 23rd of March, if I'm correct.
Yeah. They put it that
That's when the snake appears here.
But the staircase is the original one, only just over.
So
A little bit
that completes the first lap of the pyramid here. I'll keep exploring a bit more, and we'll go and check out some of the other structures that's in the whole area here. I'll pick it up later there. All right, vamos leones. All right. Here we can actually get up close and personal with a little bit of the structure here. Actually touch it. Quite cool, these pillars here on both sides. On the back, going down to the other side of the temple over here. I'm not quite sure what it was here, why these pillars are here, but certainly as we look in the thickness of these walls from back in the day, certainly did know how to build a wall back then. These Mayans, absolutely beautiful. We come round here and we see this backside of the temple here, with more of these pillars, more of this fantastic structure. It is absolutely wonderful. You can just imagine the power, the time that has gone into building all this. Oh, look at this. There's an iguana. Completely dead, so you know it's not moving at all. Hello. Hello. Let's see how close we can get. Oh my god. He is completely unfazed by my press. Not completely unfazed at the end. Oh my god. Alright. That's the first iguana as well. Here. I've seen some other people, heard some other people talking about an iguana. There we go. So yeah, as I say, this is more of the structure here. Just really fascinating. There are loads and loads of these people over here that you can hear with the music, just selling all the same stuff. T-shirts and blankets and all that usual tourist souvenir stuff. So yeah, shit tons of people here. It's not solitude that you'll get if you come here, but you'll definitely be able to see some lovely structures. Be able to experience history pretty much up close and personal. As I say, there are more temples around the town, around the Yucatan Peninsula here. Here we have another iguana. This one is even bigger. Wow. Look at that. Can you imagine? Just this guy. If the camera wants to focus here. It's right there. I don't know how well you can see him. But he's been sitting there for hundreds and hundreds of years. Just like the temple has. It looks like he's sitting in a tunnel there. Look at that. I'll just try and zoom in again. Absolutely incredible. There's a way through. I don't know if you can see, there's light at the other side. So there's a tunnel going through underneath the structure here. All right. So this is the backside of where we were before. We're back into like the main plaza, as they call it here. And the main pyramid is over there behind us, the Chichen Itza main pyramid. The staircase you can see coming down there with the two pillars on the top. That's the one I was saying where we have the snake that comes up every solsticio on the 23rd of March on the sunrise. During sunrise, the sun goes in between that church bell, or what you want to call it, on the top there, where the two pillars gets hit by the sun, and it creates that snake formation going down the stairs in between the two jaguars that I showed you there before. So that's what it's all about. Vamos Leones! Alright, so these are the palm leaves that they use. I think these are the palms or cactus that they use for tequila, the agave, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure though. Anyways, here's the last temple inside of the Chichen Itza area. The main pyramid is over here behind us, and that is the last temple here of the round trip. Look at these drawings that they have here on the side. Absolutely incredible how they were able to do these kind of drawings back in the day, isn't it? Like, phenomenal. Another staircase here going up. So steep, like, you just can't help but wonder how bloody hell did they build all this? How did they get this stacked on top of each other? So these massive rocks, get them chopped up and everything like that. Given the fact that they just didn't have much tools or anything, it's incredible. This looks like it would have been more of like a battleground or something within the temple here. You have this. It looks like it could have been a sports pitch right here, where they would have done whatever was the Mayan sport back in the day. We have more of these incredible drawings over here that I will just go ahead and show to you now. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. These Mayan warriors from back in the day with all these different shields and so on, like this one here. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal. We have these two rings over here as well. This one there, and then it's corresponding on the other side over there. I'm not quite sure exactly what they would have been hanging in across, but you can imagine like having the leader of the Mayan tribes sitting at the end down there at like it's kind of looking like a throne, you know, down there. You could imagine, and then having spectators on each side of this here, and then some kind of sports game going on down here in this area. That's sort of what I'm picturing here. Just, I don't know, like horses racing around, something like that. Like not baseball, but some kind of similar game with a ball and a bat, and absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Here we can really get an idea of what it would have been like. Imagine being here on the ground as a sportsman back in the day for the Mayans, whilst your leader was sat up there on that throne over there. Absolutely phenomenal. yeah, that also marks the end of the round trip of Chichen Itza. We've done the whole trip around the main pyramid and the bits of temple on the corners of the whole city that's available to go to. So with that said, I'll end the video here. I'll ask you to leave a like if you did like the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, click the subscribe button as well on your way out. And yeah, if I should give this a rating, I would definitely say come to Chichen Itza. If you're ever in Mexico, you must see it. Yes, it's very touristy, as is to be expected with these kind of places around the world. There are lots of other temples that I'm going to go to along my time here that are a lot more excluded, with less people around, where you can be more by yourself. So go check those out as well. But you must, for the historical reason, come and see Chichen Itza as well if you're here in Mexico ever. So with that said, I will definitely highly recommend coming here, checking it out for yourself. And then I'll say thanks for watching, leave a like, and I'll see you when I see you. Vamos Leones! Okay, so this is the observatory. This, I think, is my favorite part so far of the whole exploration of Chichen Itza here. Look at that. Like here at this part, come in on the right hand side of the main pyramid, of the main plaza, and we have this area here, and there's basically no one here. Significantly less people. Here it's like you can walk around and get more of a feeling of what it must have been like to actually live in this city back in the day. Surrounded by the trees, in the middle of the jungle, the forest here. We have another temple over here behind us. There's another temple over there in the background. I don't know how well you can see it on this camera, but yeah, we have one temple there. We have the observatory here. You can actually see, you know, it looks like an observatory. Some birds circulating in the sky there. And then another temple over here. This is definitely my favorite part so far. And the fact that you know, you can see how they must have known about astrology a lot more than what we know today that they knew. Because it has the exact same shape as an observatory made in the modern day. It's here uncovered, no forest around, so they can see all over the canopy of the trees here. Absolutely beautiful structure. Fantastic and phenomenal to be in this part. So you must definitely come over here and head to the right as you come into the main area of Chichen Itza. Then you head to the right and you get to the observatory here, and these other pyramids and so on this side. Like, look at that here. Let the camera focus there. It is basically no one here. Significantly less people. Come here. There's a bird up at the top there. Look at that. Right. Where are we? Right there. I don't know how you see it. Class little place here. Significantly better than the rest of the place, I would say, in my opinion. By far the best area here. There's no one here. You can really get up close and personal. You can sit and enjoy. Just think about walking around here in the middle of the jungle back in the day, when the Mayans were just living here in this city. Go in, crisscross between, see the gates, see the doors in these buildings here. Phenomenal. Covered in the trees. Look at that over here. We have This door there, exactly the shape of a door. Again, observe these beautiful, beautiful details that these buildings have, these carvings on the sides there. The windows, all the shapes, the mouths, the animals, when you really get up close and just look at it. It is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, I must say. Definitely come here. Now, I will end the video. I will say thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy that. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button as well. Click that little bell so you get notified next time I upload a video. And with that said, I will say, see you when I see you. And vamos Leones!